Today, Steve and I are going to be bringing you luxury living. We are located here at the new Enchanted Bluff neighborhood in Garden Ridge. This is a stunner. Every single one of the homes we're going to bring you today are absolutely gorgeous. So let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to our channel and you would like to know everything there is to know about living in San Antonio and its surrounding areas, make sure you subscribe or tap the bell for notifications to ensure that you are one of the first to be notified when we bring you new market updates. My name is Katie Powers, and my husband Steven Garza and I get phone calls, emails, and texts from people just like you every single day who are looking to make a move into the area. Whether you're 6 days or 6 months away from making that transition, we would absolutely love to hear from you. All of our information is listed right below, and Steve and I would be honored to be your realtors of choice. Now let's dive in to the gorgeous Enchanted Bluff. We are going to take you through 3 different builders. We've got Monticello, Sitterle, and Toll Brothers in here. Now there are some other custom builders that are in here as well, but these are your main 3 builders that are building in this gorgeous community. Every single home is located on a full acre lot, and there are plenty of opportunities for you to get in and choose the lot that you want. So let's get after it right now.
All right, so we are out here in Garden Ridge at the beautiful community, the startup community called Enchanted Bluff. And so where we are located, we are out here in Garden Ridge. Technically, we're not in Garden Ridge. We're right outside of Garden Ridge, so you aren't paying taxes to Garden Ridge, but we're also not in San Antonio. So we're right outside of San Antonio as well. Benefit with this, tax rate, 1.43. Can't beat that, not paying city taxes. So, you know, take advantage of it. This beautiful community is just getting going. There was the parade of homes here last week. We're in November of 2024. You can see these gorgeous homes behind me. Let's talk about the community. Community has a $3,500 annually HOA. That HOA is gonna include a future guard and gate behind me. As you can see, they're working on that. And you're also gonna get walking trails throughout the community. It's not gonna have the community pool. It's just not that kind of community. Tracts of land out here, 1 acre plus, 1.1 on some of them. Tons of lots are available out here in Enchanted Bluff. There's 3 main builders. Let's talk about the real estate, right? That's the true reason why we're out here. 3 main builders out here that pretty much all the lots. There are a couple other fully custom builders, but I want to bring you the majority, right? Not the minority. So we got Toll Brothers. Absolutely love Toll Brothers. We love their floor plans. We got Sitterle and we got Monticello. They're going to do the majority of the building out here. The price ranges is going to be in the high 9s starting all the way up to 2.1 million. We're going to bring you a Sitterle model home that is absolutely to die for. It's one of the nicest homes I've ever seen in San Antonio. And what I mean by that, I mean the finish house. This house is gorgeous. You're gonna have to stay tuned for that one. I'm excited to show you that one. All right, so real estate, it's gonna be around 1, a little over 1.2. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind if you're gonna build. You know, you're gonna drop in 100,000 worth of upgrades, if not more. These homes are huge. The smallest floor plan that I believe Sitterle has is 2,700 square feet. That's the smallest floor plan in the community. Everything else is gonna be all the way up to 5,200 square feet for the largest 2-story home that I believe Toll Brothers has. They have one on the ground right now that's under construction. That's all being offered at 1.6. So in that range, $1 million to $1.5 million, right over that. That's kind of what you can expect for this community. So with these big tracts, these 1 acre, 1+ acres, what you can expect to see out here is going to be mostly native, right? You're going to see a lot of the oak trees, a lot of the Texas wild grass that we have, cedar trees as well. You're not going to get fencing with these builders. It could possibly be negotiated in, but to fence a 1 acre tract of land, you're talking 20,000 plus. So they're not doing that either. So don't expect that if you're coming out here and you want to check this out. But Katie does do some great negotiating with these builders. And so who knows what she can get you, right? But we're gonna go check these homes out behind me. Absolute gorgeous model houses. You're gonna wanna see these. You're gonna wanna check this out. Check out our Garden Ridge video as well. We do some touring around of Garden Ridge so you kind of get an idea of what Garden Ridge has to offer. Katie's gonna go over the cuisines in the area as well and some of what just, this community has to offer. All right, let's go check out these gorgeous homes right now.
Welcome to the Monticello model here at Enchanted Bluff. You've got a formal dining room right off the entrance. And then right off to the side, you also have a guest suite. So full bedroom, say hi to Yvette. With a bathroom and a great size closet. Then as we come through the foyer, you have a great office right off to the right. Now, Monticello did pull out all the stops on this model, and the beams in here are beautiful. And then you also have a closet and some built-in shelves. Of course, that's the model. You could choose to build in that option if you chose to build a home in here, but that is definitely an upgrade. Let's go check out this amazing living space. This space is huge. So as you can see, the ceilings are very, very tall, 17-foot high ceilings into the tray. And it goes all the way out, extended into the patio at 16 feet as well. Very expansive, very gorgeous, very open, comes right into this kitchen. Who needs a double island when you have an island this big? It's basically a double island in one. It's massive. Absolutely stunning cabinets. They did do two-tone. You've got gray cabinets in the island, and then this really pretty wood. I don't know what the color of this wood cabinet is, but it's growing on me. I really love it with the gold fixtures. Double oven, microwave, and then you've got just great space. Now let's check out this wet bar that's right off the living room. I don't know about you, but this would come in handy with a Christmas party. Perfect for entertaining right off the media room. Very spacious. I do want to point out that there are no windows in here. Definitely a media room. It is meant to not have windows, keeps it dark. You've got it wired, so these little black boxes at the top means it is wired for surround sound. So off the kitchen, you also have a game room. Great spacious game room. They also added a barn door here, so you could enclose this space. I don't know about you, but if you have kids, this is exactly what I would be doing if I was entertaining. Keep it closed, let the kids have fun and run wild. And then you have a half bath. And then down this hall, there are 2 bedrooms with their own bathrooms and good sized closets. Now I want to point out the carpet in these bedrooms are definitely upgraded. It does have a pattern in it that tends to be an upgrade with the builder. And when you're walking on it, it feels very cushiony. So they have definitely upgraded that padding under the carpet. That is one thing Steve and I always recommend when you are building. It's worth putting a little money into upgrading the padding on that carpet to make sure that your carpet lasts longer. All right, so on the other side of the kitchen, you've got the game room over there. Now we're on the other side of the kitchen. You've got an insane sized pantry. Not only does the kitchen have a lot of cabinets, but you've got a great sized pantry. This home does have a 3-car garage, so this door leads you out to the 1-car bay. You've got a little mud room there, and then a great size laundry room. I'm really digging the backsplash on this. It's just very classic and clean. And then you also have your 2-car bay out here, just your standard garage. Now, let's go check out the primary suite because this is one you don't want to miss. All right, so welcome to the primary suite of this amazing floor plan. You've got high 12 feet high ceilings with a tray. Absolutely beautiful. They've done some great deco work on the wall. Bay windows with a beautiful view. Almost every single lot here in Enchanted Bluff has a great view like that. And then this primary bathroom is stunning. I'm loving the chandeliers over the bathtub. We've got separate vanities on each side. And I do want to point out on the mirrors, they put the fixtures through the mirrors. They don't do that everywhere, so that's a really nice touch. And then you've got a great walk-in shower with 2 shower heads plus your rain shower up above. You've got a little bench as well as 2 niches cut out. And they're framed with gold. It's so pretty. And then 2 closets. This would be his, and this would be hers. They also chose not to do carpet in here, so it's a little echoey. Now, the last feature we have to show you on this house is the outdoor living patio. Let's go take a look. All right, so we have these amazing sliders. They are very large and they open this whole space up. These are actually very light considering how big they are. You have 16-foot ceilings. Look at that moth. That moth is massive. You have a door off the dining room, and then you also have a door off the game room. So lots of ways to access this great outdoor space. You have a gas fireplace, for these cold winter nights, as today is November 2024. And then a great outdoor kitchen. Clearly never been used, it is a model. With a fridge and a sink. And then they extended this into an additional living space out here. It's very beautiful, very peaceful. Now, I don't know what you guys think about this home, but this floor plan to me is so wonderful. They use every nook and cranny. It's really hard to find a one-story this large. This one sits at 4,266 square feet. One story. Massive home. But you've got everything, right? You've got a kitchen to die for. You've got a great primary suite. You've got a game room, an office, and a media room, a wet bar, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths with a 3-car garage. All of this, the model is selling at 1.2. The inventory homes with this floor plan are selling at $1 million plus. So if you wanted to build in here, you absolutely could. Now that you've seen the model home with all the bells and whistles, we're gonna go show you an inventory home that Monticello has available with a little different floor plan with multi-generational living. That's really in right now. So we're gonna go take you to see that one right now. Welcome to Monticello's inventory home, one of their inventory homes. This one is a stunner. So you've got a office right off the entryway with coffered ceilings. They also threw in a plug in the ground, which is very, very nice. You also have a ensuite bedroom. And then a half bath, perfect for guests right off the entry. Living room, it is similar to the model where you have massive ceiling heights. Takes it out to the patio. It really gives this room is huge, let me just say that. But when you add such high ceilings along with the windows, it really makes this room so expansive. Tile to the ceiling on the fireplace, open straight up into the kitchen. Lots and lots of cabinet space. And then they did an amazing extension, as if there weren't enough cabinets here already. They added in a great buffet with additional cabinets in the formal, or it's really the only dining room in this home, so you could use it as a formal or eat-in kitchen. Either way, great dining room space. You've got quartz countertops, KitchenAid appliances, definitely a great range there. Double oven, microwave, and all these cabinets are really missing are some pulls. So some hardware on these would really tie it all together. They've got mixed metals in here with the gold and black, so you could really choose whatever you wanted. Right off the living room, you have a little wet bar that goes right into your media room. Again, it is wired for surround sound. with double doors for you to close and let the kiddos watch a movie while you enjoy your company in the living room. Now let's check out the pantry, which is a good size, and the laundry room. It is right off the kitchen to the side. And then of course you have a 3-car garage. It's right off the laundry room. But what I also want to show you in this home, which is so cool, is this home is meant for multi-generational living. So if you have that mother-in-law or your mom or dad that are getting older, or you have a kid that won't ever leave home, this is a great option because it's already built in. So let's go take a look. This is a great space. Again, ceilings are high. You've got 12 feet in one section. This would be meant to be a living space, bedroom, ensuite bathroom, with a walk-in shower. They really thought of everything in this one. And then they also have a really good sized walk-in closet, which is right here. Good sized closet, definitely a great feature for multi-gen. You could always, if you wanted to build this floor plan, we've talked about this with some of our other clients, this is an exterior wall. You could put in a door so that somebody could come in and out on their own if you wanted that. I've also had a few of you make a comment about they wouldn't necessarily want to have something so cozy that their college student never leaves either. So just a great option if you're looking for multi-generational living. Across the hallway is another bedroom. With its own bathroom. Now let's go take a look at this primary bedroom and bathroom. All right. Primary bedroom, you've got a cute little bay windows that they pushed off on this. That is normally an addition when you go to build. They did not do any fancy ceiling in here, just typical ceiling with a fan and a great size bathroom. 2 vanities with a soaking tub and a good sized shower. And a great closet. Now let's go take a look at this outdoor living. One thing I want to point out, you do not have sliders here. You do have big windows, but you do have a door to access your patio right from your dining room. Take a look at the 16-foot ceilings, tongue and groove wood on the ceilings, absolutely gorgeous. And then you do still get a wood burning fireplace, and they limestone that all 16 feet high. Now, one thing you'll notice about this lot is it's a little shallow. So while every single lot here in Enchanted Bluff is a full acre, some of the lot acreages are shaped a little different. So this one has very wide frontage. So it's more of a rectangular shape. It's very wide and a little shorter on the back. So if you don't want a lot of yard work in your backyard and you want some Texas outdoor living, this is a great option because they only sod 30 feet off the back. So in this case, there's not much more yard off the 30 feet. And it's somebody's property back there. So I can't promise you it's a green belt forever, but as of right now, it's a great green space that you don't have to worry about. Now, this home that we just showed you is over 3,900 square feet. It is listed, so it is for sale, if you love it, for $1,074,000. It has 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, with an office and a media room. And then remember that multi-generational living. So that is still available. If you want more information, all of Steve and I's contact information is listed below. We would love to answer any questions you have. Monticello has 3 other inventory homes available in Enchanted Bluff, ready for move-in. So if you like this one or the model floor plan, they have that same model floor plan in an inventory home ready to go. Give Steve and I a call and we'll get you set up and go see that home. Let's go check out another great home here in Enchanted Bluff. Welcome to this phenomenal Sitterle home. Now, one thing I want to point out before we even start touring this amazing home is here in San Antonio, they do what's called a parade of homes. So some of the top builders in the area get together on a new community and they will build some of their nicest homes and they get showcased through a parade of homes. So this home was featured in Sitterle's Parade of Home. You can even see they won some awards on Best Master Ensuite and Best Landscaping. You guys just saw the front landscaping in this home. It's gorgeous. But I want to throw that out there because the price of this home is 2.1 and some change. It's because they've pulled out all the stops on this home. So without further ado, let's go check out this beauty. All right, so right off the foyer, you have an office, a stunning office, might I add, with its own gas fireplace. The fixtures in here are amazing. I do want to point that out because you don't see that in homes. They have light fixtures right on the wall, so you don't necessarily have to have lamps and things of that. They do have a lamp, but you've got great light in here, even with it being black. The light fixtures in here really pull it out. A guest suite with its ensuite bathroom. The shower is stunning. Normally we would show you the closet, but this closet is Sitterle's security system, so no need to really show you that. You do have, again, light fixtures in the wall, just a nice touch, and then a great linen closet off the ensuite. So right off the foyer to the other side, you do have this cute little patio that you really don't see too often, but it goes to another guest room. So a great little patio to enjoy this beautiful landscaping. If you have a green thumb, it's a great little area to put your plants. Now, it opens up into this amazing living room. Look at these beams. They're beautiful with a gas fireplace, stone walls, huge slider doors, huge. Now the kitchen, they're doing a little construction. We caught them on a day where the breaker is down in here. Usually the kitchen's very bright with 2 of these amazing pendants, but they clearly took a pendant down to work on it. But you've got an amazing fridge built in. So cool. Farmhouse kitchen sink overlooking that great little patio. An oven for a chef. Now in these, usually you have clear glass on the cabinets, so curious what your thoughts are to have a different type of glass in it. Normally there are lights that backlit it, which makes it very pretty. But today we do not have that, but they do have glass shelving instead of your wood shelving. And another great thing about this kitchen and this island is all the drawers. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm a sucker for drawers. They're just great. These are soft clothes as well. You have kids, you know how great soft clothes are. And then you also have a pop-up for charging your phone or whatever you need to charge. Beautiful dining room. Check out the wallpaper on the ceiling. Haven't seen that. What do you guys think of this, the wallpaper on the ceiling? Kind of cool, kind of different. And then we're about to take you into the primary ensuite. This thing is phenomenal. I don't know that I've seen a primary bedroom as amazing as this. So let's go check it out. You have a bar in your primary suite. That's pretty cool. And then it opens up into this expansive bedroom. High ceilings, gorgeous picturesque windows out to your full acre. Look at all those oaks. They left it very natural. Very peaceful, right into this amazing bathroom. Another bar in your bathroom. And I'm curious what you guys think about this. This has become very popular, these wet rooms. Curious what you guys think about this wet room. This is very European. It's becoming very popular where they tile all the way to the ceiling. They put your tub in the wet area. And really, it's very spa-like. It's very pretty. In some homes, we've seen them put the glass all the way to the ceiling. It really just calls for what you want, but all the gold fixtures in here, beautiful. What a closet. Now it opens right into the laundry room. This makes laundry a breeze. Check out the floors in here. It is stone herringbone pattern. I love that. Herringbone pattern is one of my favorite patterns to do with tile or stone. So now that you've seen the master ensuite, let me show you what this house has hidden. It's amazing. We are walking into a second pantry, and then opens into a second kitchen. How cool. It's like your own butler's pantry / hideaway. These amazing cabinets. so amazing. There's the actual kitchen with another wet bar to another ensuite bedroom, own bathroom. This one goes out to that patio at the front. High ceilings, it's really got an A-frame ceiling in here. Good sized closet. And great bathroom. What do you guys think of this blue? This tile is very busy, but it's giving me very country home vibe. So gorgeous. Let's go check out the other bedrooms and a great feature, a game room with its own bar. So on this wing of the home, you have a 4th bedroom with its own bath plus a half bath for your guests. Now, this part of the home is one of my favorites. So you have a great flex room. I would consider this a game room. Steve would consider this his man cave. The kids probably wouldn't be allowed, the kids probably wouldn't even be allowed to be in this room if Steve and I have this house. But you've got a great bar with a sink and an ice maker and a little fridge, quartz countertops. Great space, great windows. And then I really think this is cool. It's mirrored glass on these cabinets and you just get a lot of extra space. And of course, the lighting up all the bottles really makes it a wow factor. Now, a feature that we have never been able to bring to you because most people don't do this in their homes. This is extra fancy that we're bringing you today. They have 2 sliders. So as you can see across from the living room, you have a massive slider on that side, but you also have a great slider right here from your living room. So on this door, it's actually pretty cool because you don't really have handles. You push up on this and the handle comes out and it's very effortless. The door's not heavy. This is 4 panels. The house we just brought you in Monticello was 3 panels. This one's 4. It just keeps opening. How about that? And then I can come over here and I can open up these. Another 4 panels, but they're even higher, and might I add, heavier. Can you imagine entertaining in this space? How stunning. A-frame, wood, tongue and groove ceilings, an amazing outdoor kitchen, fridge, sink, grill, and then of course, who doesn't want an amazing pool on a full acre lot? Absolutely stunning. And then they've got a little gas fire pit out here. But this is a full acre. This home, honestly, I don't even have words to describe how gorgeous it is. Keep in mind, this home is listed at 2.1 and some change. Could be your next home. It is for sale. It is available by Sitterle Homes. Let us know what you think about this home. Steve and I would love to hear your comments and what you think about it, because honestly, if I had 2.1 million, we'd be living here. Sitterle also has a few other inventory homes that are currently under construction. I would take you to go show an inventory home so you can see them. However, it's not quite complete. The construction is still a little too early for us to walk. They're currently putting stone on the exterior, so you wouldn't really be able to hear Steve and I if I walked you through that home. But there's lots of homes being built in this gorgeous community. Sitterle has a lot of lots available. It's a great time to come check out this neighborhood and pick your lot and pick your builder. Lots of custom builders in here that you can choose from. Sitterle is one of them, and they have their own lots to choose from. So let's go check out another gorgeous model home. Welcome to this beautiful Toll Brothers model here in Enchanted Bluff. Right off the entryway, you have an office to the right. It is true Toll Brothers fashion with the built-ins. And then right on the other side, opposite of the office, is a hallway. Now this floor plan is a little different. All 3 secondary bedrooms are down this hallway. Bedroom number 2. And then bedroom number 3. I do want to point out, these are beautiful light fixtures, but in real life, you'd most likely want a fan there, so just keep that in mind. Also want to point out, in this shower, you will notice it is tiled all the way to the ceiling. I point this out because it is a model, and in the inventory homes, they only tile to 7 feet. You can always tile it to the ceiling, it's just an upcharge. Now, let's go check out the rest of this amazing home. So right off that hallway, we're still in the main hallway. We haven't even made it into the living room yet. So you have a half bath on this side. And then you have a really awesome media room or flex room, but again, no windows, which makes it a media room. Now I do want to point out here, because this is very different, we haven't seen these in the other homes. You've got some fancy woodwork on the top of these ceilings. It does make it feel much higher. My first thought is, I don't know how you dust that, but it is very pretty. And then it opens up into this amazing great room with very high ceilings at an A-frame. You've got painted beams in here. If you wanted them, you could definitely not paint them and have them more wood or a stained wood color. You also have this judge's panel or paneling on the walls here and here. They're a little thicker than you normally see for judge's paneling. but it's very pretty and it gives it a very elegant feel. You've also got the fireplace that is gas and it's tiled all the way to the ceiling. Another thing that Steve and I love, and we'd love to point out, are these sliders. So this home actually has 2 huge sliders, so you can really open this space up on a day like today where it's a gorgeous 65 degrees outside. You could really air this whole place out. Pause it for a second. So I do want to point out, this is one, as I called it, a great room, but you know, the staging in here helps define it a little more because you do have living space, dining room space, because you do not have a formal dining room in this floor plan, and then your kitchen. So it is all one long room. This kitchen is beautiful. You've got a great vent hood, double oven, plus an amazing range, 6 burners. Curious what your thoughts are on these pendant lights. They're definitely a statement piece. They're also in the middle instead of towards the front of the island, which normally we see them closer to the front. They are straight in the middle with gold chains all the way to the ceiling. What do you guys think of that? All right, so right off the kitchen, you have what I consider my favorite room. This would be like your butler's pantry. If this was my house, I would turn it into a wine room. This would be my wine cellar. But they do have this really pretty stacked stone on the wall. It's very textured, it's very pretty. The light catches it, looks a little glittery, very beautiful. Then you have your actual pantry. And then a very large laundry room. Also want to point out again, we do have it tiled all the way to the ceiling, even above the cabinets. Definitely would be expensive if you chose to do that, which they do it in models because they want to showcase how beautiful it is. But something to keep in mind, an inventory home will definitely not have this much tile, if any, on the walls in your laundry room. Now, this door would take you out to your 3-car garage. You can also get a 4-car garage on this plan. Now let's go check out the primary suite. All right, welcome to the primary suite. Now this is on the opposite side of your laundry room from the kitchen, and you've got coffered ceilings. Now these are with wood beams. They are painted, so you could leave these just like the beams in the living room and paint them or stain them. It would be really pretty as well. Lots of space. This is a really good size room. What do you think of all the gold in this bathroom? They even have gold trimming the tile. Just really pretty in my opinion. And you've got 2 closets. With a great shower, bench on both sides, rain shower head, regular shower head. Again, this is a different gold than we've seen in most model homes where we've been seeing a lot of that champagne gold fixture. This is definitely a darker gold. And then you want a closet. There's a closet. They really pulled out the stops on this one. I could see this as my closet. What do you think, guys? Now let's go check out this amazing outdoor living space. All right, so here are again those sliding glass doors. There are 3 panes here. So just note, the more panes you add to it, the heavier the door gets. But gorgeous space. This is an extended patio. with the tongue and groove wood on the ceiling. And if you'll notice the brick on the back, this is a 4-sides brick home, which is expected and standard in this price point. Sitting on 1 full acre. Absolutely stunning. You got an outdoor kitchen further out as well. Toll Brothers always does great outdoor living space. So as you can see, absolutely amazing, beautiful upgrades in this home. Curious what you think about this floor plan. It's definitely different having 3 bedrooms on one side and then the primary completely off to the side. That split floor plan is popular, but usually having all 3, I haven't seen a whole lot of floor plans with all 3 secondaries on one side of the house. So curious what you think about it. This home is 3,982 square feet. It's a very large 1-story, 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. You can have a 3-car or a 4-car garage. This is called the Udella floor plan. Now, Toll Brothers has a ton of other floor plans that you can choose from. Prices start at $900, but let's be real. Anything you build in here is going to be at least $1 million. Most likely, you're going to land around 1.1 to 1.2. These are large homes, meaning if you do upgrades, there's going to be a hefty price tag to them because you're not upgrading like 500 square feet, you're updating a lot. So, or upgrading a large space. The other thing I want to point out, because it's very popular right now, is this painted brick. It is beautiful, especially if you like that farmhouse look. The painted brick really gives you that stark white brick. I do just want to point out, because I've had some clients bring this up, they weren't aware that there's maintenance. So if you have a regular brick house, you're good. There's not really a whole lot of maintenance you need to do with a brick home. But if you are getting a painted brick, they call for it to be repainted anywhere between every 8 to 10 years. So just something to remember when you are buying such a large 4,000 to 5,000 square feet. If you are painting the exterior brick, that is an expense that's going to come every 8 to 10 years. So that is what we have for you for this gorgeous model home for Toll Brothers. Let's go check out an inventory home that's almost complete with Toll Brothers just down the road. Let's get after it. All right, welcome to the inventory home for Toll Brothers. This is the same floor plan as the model. It is an Udella. So this will give you a really good idea of what inventory versus model, what your money actually buys. So again, office off to the right. Still a very beautiful home. The floors in here are tile, very, very pretty. Again, all 3 bedrooms off to this side of the home. This is still a very nice upgraded carpet with the ensuite, and please notice 7 feet for tile. They do not take it to the ceiling. Ceilings are very high in the bedrooms. It's very spacious. You get these really great windows with the transom windows on top. Again, another ensuite, tiled to 7 feet. All right, so you've got a half bath to the side, and then also another, well, not another, but the media room. I do want to point out in Toll Brothers, they are all 8-foot interior doors. They do have the 7 panels. If you build, you get to choose the kind of panels that you want. Big A-frame. Again, you just don't have the beams like you had in the model. But they did tile the fireplace all the way to the ceiling. And you do still have the 2 sliders, which is gorgeous. Now, in the kitchen, you don't have the waterfall granite on the side, but you do have functional cabinets on the back end of your island. I also want to point out in this model, doesn't mean you can't add it, but there are no pendants. You've got lots of lights, so you could probably add them pretty easily, or have the builder, you can negotiate that. But as is, no pendants. I also want to add, in this home, there are upper cabinets. So in most builds, they stop at 1 cabinet. It's usually an upgrade to add those uppers. Not quite sure if Toll Brothers considers it an upgrade. It might be built into the price, but it is very beautiful. Just something to point out because it fills in this space on the high ceilings. Then you have, gets a little dark in here. You don't have electricity, but this is that wine room. Beautiful quartz countertops with cabinets. They have the wine rack. Just note, there's no stack stone. It's just regular sheetrock textured in paint. And then the great size pantry, that is still the same. And the laundry room is still very huge, but once again, there's no tile on any of the walls. like there was in the model, but this one does have a sink. And then you have your garage. It is a 3-car garage. All right, so as you can see, you have tray ceilings. They are not coffered ceilings in here, but they are still very beautiful with the tray, with the ceiling fan. You've got windows. You have 1 window over here that you can open. And then you have these picture windows that really just let all the light in. It's very beautiful in here. All right, so the tub is not installed yet, but I do want to point out these hexagon tiles. I'm loving how big these hexagons are. What do y'all think? Now the primary shower is the same. They do have a bench on either side, and they did tile all the way to the ceiling. And it will have your rain shower head once they get it installed. You still have a very, very large closet. You can always do closet design for it to look like the model, but the space is there, which that's half the battle, right? It's just having the space. So let's go check out the outdoors. All right, so again, slider doors. These are white instead of the black that you saw at the model. Again, if you are building, you can choose the color, but still you do have these 2 massive doors, great for indoor-outdoor living, extended patio with the fireplace, very, very large patio. Now, one thing Steve and I do want to point out, if you will see up into the attic, this is a radiant barrier. It is going to shield you from the sun. It's really going to help keep it energy efficient. It's how Toll Brothers is able to build such a massive home and keep that electric bill low. Now, we have talked about this. It's hot in San Antonio. It's going to depend on the square square footage and how much you use your electricity, but in these new builds, they are very, very energy efficient, and your electric bill should be very minimal. Also, homeowners insurance is going to be less on a new build home because you have all the warranties and everything's new. So that's also a great benefit as to going new. One of the not benefits to going new is, if you will notice in this home, most inventory homes and all new builds, if you choose to build from scratch, there are no blinds in any of your windows. And when you build a phenomenal house like this with over 3,900 square feet or more, that's a lot of windows. So just something to think about. You can always negotiate it in with your builder when you're building or purchasing an inventory home, but people don't really think about that. And then they move in and there's no blinds. So something to think about, but you've got an acre lot. All the lots out here are an acre. You can choose what you want to clear. If you want grass, they will put grass to a certain amount of feet off the back. They will not sod the whole acre. So just also another thing to think about as far as landscaping when it comes to acre tract lots. All right, so that is what we've got for you for this beautiful Udella by Toll Brothers. So stay tuned because I'm also going to bring you a map video. I know Steve went over directions in terms of talking it over, but I'm going to do a really quick recap on the map so you can see exactly where this subdivision is located in relation to San Antonio. So stick around and let's get after it. All right, so I wanted to take just a couple of minutes to show you exactly where Enchanted Bluff is on a map. Let's dive in. Okay. So here is San Antonio on a map. You have some regular housekeeping we always need to attend to so you can see where things are at. You've got Loop 1604, which is this outer loop all around San Antonio. Then you have an inner loop of 410. And then you have your major freeways like I-10. It's actually out to the east, but then cuts in downtown San Antonio and goes north up to Bernie. And you have 281 that comes straight down, and I-35 over here to the east. And then you have I-90 that's out to the west. So those are your main freeways. You do have Bandera Road out here, Highway 16. That's not near as busy or readily used, but it is also a good additional highway to hit on. So let's clean this up and let's dive into Enchanted Bluff. So Enchanted Bluff is right here in Garden Ridge. So Garden Ridge is just a small little suburb of San Antonio. It's right outside of this Sitterle area over here on 35, and it is on the opposite side of 35, north of 1604. So as we zoom in, you can see the little city of Garden Ridge right here. You've got 1604 loop here, and you've got I-35 going up this way. Bracken is also a small little suburb, pretty much Garden Ridge eating it up, but there's a few things there in Bracken. That's usually where more of the commercial is, and Garden Ridge is mostly just residential. Now, the location is so great because you feel very country, but you are really close to all the amenities of a city. Right here at this corridor of 1604 and I-35, there's lots of shopping. So right in here, there's a Target, a Hobby Lobby, a TJ Maxx, Home Goods. There's restaurants. We got chain restaurants like Cheddar's, Chili's, Chipotle, of course. That's one of my favorites. But lots of restaurants, lots of shopping, all of those great amenities just minutes away. As we zoom in, get the street names so you can see, Enchanted Bluff is right here in this area. So depending on where you're coming from, if you're coming from the north, you'd go I-35, cut in 3009, take this little road to Bat Cave, and then boom, you're there. If you're coming from 1604, I would suggest taking Nacogdoches out, because then you just skip I-35 altogether, which would be what I would do. Come all the way to Bat Cave and then cut down, and boom, you're there. So overall, this location is considered northeast to north central. I would consider it more northeast than north central, but really great, really close to all the things. This road here that goes straight through Garden Ridge 3009. This will also cut you up. If you watched our Walsinger video, you can take 3009 and cut all the way up to 46. So that's also an option. Or you could use it coming the opposite direction this way and come into Cibolo. So right at this intersection of 3009 and I-35, you have a massive HEB, so your main grocery store. You've got a Lowe's, I believe, and more restaurants. So you've got a lot of civilization or commercial businesses right at this interchange, along with all down I-35. But when you drive out 3009 into Garden Ridge, it's very quiet, very peaceful, all residential in all of this area. So really a phenomenal location, easy access to the airport. You'll just come down to Thousand Oaks, cut in, and honestly, you could take Thousand Oaks all the way to Wetmore onto the airport. So 15, 20 minutes to the airport, really 15 minutes to anything, 10 minutes to your grocery store. Everything's within 10 to 15 minutes from Garden Ridge, which is really great. So thanks so much for tuning into this one. I hope this was helpful. I always want to give you guys the most information, and hopefully it's helping to answer questions before you even realize you needed to ask them. That is the point of what Steve and I are trying to do here. And I hope that map video helped kind of put it into perspective for you. If you have any questions whatsoever about any of the homes we showed here on Enchanted Bluff, please, please, please leave us a comment, shoot us an email, shoot me a text, give us a call, reach out to us in any way. We would love to answer your questions and help you purchase your next home right here in the San Antonio area. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.